Because we are. Oh, welcome back, ladies and ladies, if you know what I mean, and non-binaries. And gentlemen, I guess. I'm Kai.
I'm SJ.
And today on we're TIGO.
We're TIGO.
Which stands for...
for...
Telescope Escape Velocity Galaxy Outer Planets. Wow, this is a bop sounding of game. So... Today, we're going to talk about our middle school drama, and what better a game than PacMan, because that makes sense. It's Storytime Saturday, you get the vibes. This is so annoying sounding. I don't want to do that. Score attack. Oh my god, I have to do a tutorial. Whatever. Breaking. Pause menu. Bomb jumps. This does not sound like PacMan. Alright, so SJ, what middle school drama did you have?
I had quite a bit of middle school drama. When I had first started middle school, I was friends with this guy. I still am friends with him. He and I are close. But it's actually pretty funny because he wasn't supposed to talk with me.
Why?
Because his parents had found like some of our, or not his parents, his guardians, I guess I should say, found some of our texts and chats, and let's just say that they were very Christian. And they did not appreciate what we were saying, right? And some of the things that we said and talked about. So they're like, you shouldn't talk to him. And so, reasonably, that made us a lot more close. And,
of course.
So now, at this point, me and him are pretty close in about 8th grade. And he starts dating this girl that was friends with my ex at the time. And let's just say, long story short, I was a witness of like a pretty bad verbal, almost physical argument between my current friend's girlfriend, who was former friends with my ex, and they kind of got in a fight over, not over the person, but like some stupid girl shit, you know, in a nice way.
Damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically the whole point of it was like, you promised that you wouldn't date someone that I used to date, because my friend had previously dated this girl for like 24 hours too. They were together for about 1 day. And so she's getting all pissy that this person, who they're not really friends at that time, started dating him. And yeah, so one time I went into the principal's office and they're like, you were there, and my friend had like said like, this kid was here and he saw everything, and I was just like, it was some stupid girl shit, and they let me go pretty much. So I don't know everything that happened, but they had to get like some parents involved, and
wow.
it's just over this shitty drama, and I was like, ever since then, I learned to just stay, like, mind my own fucking business, you know?
Yeah.
And just stay out of stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. And I think that was about the time me and Kai were beefing to 7th, 8th
Probably.
grade. It was 7th, 8th grade.
It was more so 7th. By 8th, we didn't really, like, for the beginning of 8th, we talked, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I didn't talk to you for a year. You want to try some games?
Sure.
Like, it's so far, it's not really actually much. It's more like a tutorial that's really stupid. For the bomb jump, you have to press X. So, is that all your middle school drama?
No, but I can't really think of all the others. At the moment.
My middle school drama. Okay. So this starts more like intermediate school, which I guess...
Wait, how do you do the bomb jump? What,
you
like,
press X.
Press X and do what? Like, how is
Just
this
press X.
That's all you're
And
supposed
it'll just respawn you, yeah. So once the apple thing gets full, you'll be able to bomb jump. Basically. Bomb jump. Eat it, go down. Great. So anyway. Well, SJ is playing now, by the way.
Oh. No, this game, like, at first it didn't make sense.
Yeah. No, it gives you the tasks at the beginning. It's kind of stupid. I just want to play normal PacMan, but yeah, whatever. Okay, my middle school drama. So this is a very deep and touching story, just like, never mind. I'm really bad. metaphors or similes that I use. So, back in 6th and 7th grade, I had another YouTube channel, which it's now just my normal YouTube channel for like if I'm posting any acting things. That's what I do on it, right? But you know, I would bomb jump. Oh, you're supposed to wake up all of them. Never mind. So, what I remember is it was called the KDDEBR show, which was each of our initials. Do you remember this at all? KDDEBR show. So basically, this was in 7th grade, and I had these two friends that would make it along with me. And you know, it never really went far, but looking back at some of them, there were some banger scripts, not banger executions of them, but like banger ideas that I might bring back into if I ever do another sketch show, which I pray to God I don't do. Because I want to do something different than sketch shows. So, oh, you want the headphones? It's kind of a bop of music. You were supposed to eat all the things first.
Well, that wasn't what it said to do.
No, it said eat to fill it up first.
Look
at the tasks. No, it wasn't. This has to be full.
I thought that it was.
Here, also, here's the headphones for vibes. So, anyway, I made shows with them and stuff, but eventually at the time, they started becoming worse, like not so much friends. And then they kind of started bullying me and harassing me, and they called me gay a lot, which for a 6th and a 7th grader, you know, you're going through a lot of shit, so you start questioning stuff. And because of this, it gave like an 8-month period where I was just questioning my sexuality all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And more so thinking that I was homosexual. And it was weird. Not like I know now what I am. Straight, kind of. But basically because of these friends that I see one of them at our school sometimes, but besides that I don't see the other one ever. Because of these people, you know, that is weird as hell. I was like questioning myself all the time, and I got really insecure. About myself and about a bunch of other things. So it was more like internal drama. And then also in 8th grade, I realized I had no friends because I was a giant asshole. All the fucking time.
To be fair, you were kind of an asshole.
Oh yeah, I was an asshole. And you know, I was like, why do I have no friends? It's like, well, Sherlock, here's a great fucking reason. Because you're an asshole. And like, you know, no one wants to be friends with assholes. You gotta go back. Oh yeah, So, like, I was, like, very insecure about myself and all this shit. I think Shivi was the one friend I made that year. I started getting closer with Eric, and by the end of the year, I kind of had resolved my self-esteem, because I was also a lot bigger at that time.
Shivi's a cool person. He was, like, kind of like a popular football player type.
Kinda, yeah.
But he was, like, so friendly to everybody.
Yeah, he's always nice to everyone. Like, he can be a dick sometimes, but
it's like a humorous type of thing. It's
kinda
not like an actual dick.
Yeah, it depends on how you interpret the humor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta eat it twice. It's moving. It's fucking juking you.
Fuck your bitch.
Whoa, that's trippy. So anyway, you're gonna wanna watch out for him. You should go up. Nah. Go up. Yeah. So anyway, oh, this is so much bullshit. Nice. So anyway, he was like one of the few friends I made that year. Eric, if you've seen him, he's in like the first few episodes of like my other YouTube channel, Theater Buds. Go subscribe. Fun fact, my total subscribers of all my channels is like 110.
Nice.
Yeah, not much, but it's still something.
It's something.
Yeah.
Triple digits is progress.
It's progress.
It's not double digits.
Nope. So, anyway, that's fucking weird looking.
I wasn't even looking at what I was supposed to do.
Neither am I. Eat and clear the stage before the time is up, so you gotta eat apples and shit. What the fuck? Okay, so there's an apple. Oh, you got that one, baby boy. So, yeah, I made like very little friends and shit, and then because of theater, I started getting a lot of friends, and that is why the next year I joined my first theater group. But that's going into high school because that's freshman year. So my 8th grade drama was, I could probably tell one of the crushes. Not her name or anything, but what I did. So I had this crush on this one chick. She was really nice. I wouldn't say like the prettiest of pretty, but don't get me wrong, she was, you know, cute.
Also, I want to know who this person is.
I'll tell you after, because, you know, names.
Right.
But I would walk home with her. Or not walk home, but I would walk her to where her mom would pick her up almost every day because I just wanted to get to know her.
Actually, I think you told me once, but I forgot.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure I have. Eat the power quote.
I'm trying!
You suck at this.
I'm trying to.
Just eat it. So anyway. I would walk with her until her mom would pick her up, and every time I was like, ask her out today, ask her out today, ask her out today. And then I would never ask her out, never did. And on the way home, because it was like a good 4 blocks back to my house after this, I'd play Self-Esteem by The Offspring.
The Offspring, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, my middle school drama, which could probably be nearly everyone's middle school drama to an extent, was, you know, the whole put away the... Okay. Insecurity, you know?
Yeah.
That's an 11-minute one. Do we want it longer than that?
I was like, we could tell more stories, but I just need.
Do we have any more middle school? I'm
I,
sure
I,
we do.
I need a topic. I need a deeper topic.
I can change if you want to play this.
I need something.
So SJ is gonna speak now, and I'm gonna play.
Well, I need more specific to even like remember, because middle school it feels like it lasted like 2 days, you know?
Yeah, I get that. What was the teacher that you hated? Because I know there was a lot of teachers in the middle school that a lot of people hated.
That I genuinely hated at the middle school.
Genuinely hated, or just bad?
Can I say his name? Actually, I think I'm gonna change his name.
That's fine.
So, shop teacher is what I'm gonna call him.
That guy.
I'm gonna call him Mr. Henry. Mr. Henry. He was a dick.
He was a dick.
He wouldn't let me cheat in his classes.
Well, how can you even cheat in a shop class? That's my question.
When people were gone, there was a bookwork that we would write in the book, and he one time caught me giving somebody else my book, and then they were using it and like copying answers, and then I got in trouble for it.
Yeah.
The other kid didn't, but I did, and that was just kind of bullshit. One time, I took one of my good friend's phones to like show him the thing, because it was 2018 where you do like 666 plus 420 plus whatever in the calculator.
Yeah.
And then it was 2018, and I was just showing him that, and then the phone got taken away. Like, he came and he was like, give me your phone, and I was like, broski, this isn't even mine. And he was like, I don't care. So I gave it to him, we took it to the office, and then that same kid had problems trying to get it because I had left for the bus. But the teacher had wrote that it was for my name. And so this kid was like trying to get this phone from these people, and they wouldn't let him. Well, they ended up letting him eventually. But yeah, and at the end, he was nice enough to me. We were supposed to be building a clock, right? And I had not put in the motor or anything. Like I chose mahogany wood. We used like this white little thing so that we could do the actual clock part of it. And then I just chiseled. And then I basically was like pretending to chisel literally like every fucking day for like 2 months, maybe 3. And at the end, he gave me like a B- on the clock, which gave me a B- in the class. And I was like, I can do a B-. So at the end,
so he kind of redeemed himself in your mind.
As fairness, probably a little bit, because he was a dick, but it's like
it was like reasonable to you.
It was reasonable enough that I was like, okay, he doesn't completely fucking hate me, just a little bit.
He only hates me for the things that I don't do in this class. Shit.
Oh, that was the same class I caught my hoodie on fire.
Wait, what? I've never heard this story.
You never heard the story? It wasn't like a crazy, but so for that wood that I was mentioning, they're very long and thin strips that you use, and then you put it in, and then you chisel it down so that it inlays the clock. And we had to heat it up with a metal thing that we clamped to the side of the table. I heated up this wood, just enough so that it would bend easily, so that it could go in the full circle around, right? And as I was doing that, my arm just suddenly started to feel hot, and I looked at it. My hoodie had been on the metal thing that was hot, and like on the side of the table, and there was flames coming out of it. And I just quickly like patted it down, whatever. My friend, the same friend that I got his phone taken away, saw that. He thought it was the funniest shit. And yeah, I got a burnt hoodie that day.
Yeah.
And it was actually a pretty baller hoodie, so I was kind of sad.
That does suck. It was a pretty baller hoodie, SJ's statement. Did you like the hoodie? It was pretty baller. Oh no, this is getting harder.
You know what else is getting harder?
Not your dick.
Not me. I have erectile dysfunction.
I know. Oh god damn it. Dude, I have played so many goddamn levels of this. I'm actually pretty balling at this.
Yeah, I also didn't like, who was it? The history teacher in 8th grade, because he was a fucking...
Oh, not, the other one, right?
Not the one that starts with S.
Yeah. A.
B.
Oh.
No, that was geography.
That was geography then, yeah.
Yeah. I liked him enough because I didn't do shit in his class.
Yeah, no, geography was the easiest shit.
So,
anyone that hated it did not find the point of geography. Oh shit. I didn't do that right. No.
You know what was awkward? You know how, like, me and that girl that I used to date were talking in middle school? I sat next to her in geography, like, every day, and I think I only said, like, one word to her.
Wow!
After I had told her that I liked her and all that shit, yeah. Just because I didn't know what to say, that was funny. So I just, like, played games on the computer all day.
Dude, I only got a D.
I mean, I'll take your D.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Hey, was that a good episode? That's a good 20
so.
minutes. Shut the fuck up about the replay buffer. I think that's a good 17 minutes. We talked a lot.
We talked.
Yeah.
People got to know us a little bit better. That's what's important in these episodes.
Hope you guys like this. If you did, remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't, remember to like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
SJ?
Like, comment, subscribe.